All right, this is one of Kobe's first career game winners. So you can see him come up to the top right here, gets the ball up, drives to the right. See how he has the lead on his defender just a little bit? He's gonna go. He goes up, he pumps. I guess when you're in the NBA, you're pretty smart at knowing the time clock. You should know how much time is left on the clock. And they do this a lot of drills where they put 5 seconds on the clock and do drills where you have 5 seconds to get off the play. So Kobe knows that there's at least 2 seconds left, where I think it's at 1.7. He pumps, gets his defender to blow by. He moves just a little bit to his left. Right here, you see how he pumps this way, and he kind of gathers himself and goes up like this, and he goes up straight for the shot, getting an open, wide shot. He passed it over from Michael Jordan, remixed it, does it really good at that. Boom, look at that, beautiful. Then you drive in, fake, brings it up, just finishes the shot. Look at that drive, pump, flies by. Woo! And at the buzzer. Alright, so this is a good one. You see Kobe right here at the bottom. He's going to attack down between that little seam. He's going to cross over left. So we're going to see it here. Boom, crossover left. He sees that little gap right in the middle. And what he's going to do, instead of usually people when they drive in, they go right, left, and then go up with one leg, one hand. It's good sometimes when you're in the middle to jump on 2 feet. And that gives you options to either you're on your 2 feet, you can jump up and finish the shot. You jump up and pass. You can stand there and just hold it, pump, fake. It gives you options on 2 feet rather than going 1, 2, and then just going straight for the shot. He's gonna come in, boom. You see that little hot step, and then he's just so athletic that he comes up and he dunks it on that center. But you see crossover, boom, 2 feet, bah. All right, so right here we see Kobe at the top. This is a great off the ball play. If you're gonna be a shooting guard, one of your top skills has got to be how to get open by yourself without the ball. So Kobe here performs a great move. So he's at the post, he's posting up, right? He has Jason Kidd right shoulder right here, baseline's on the side, right behind him. So he's gonna jump on 2 feet, like do a little jump, and then he's gonna 360 off of him. He does an elbow swing like that, so it's not a foul, but he goes, he 360s, he beats him, and he gets a perfect alley-oop. The fit, I would have grabbed it and just like stood still right on the ground. But Kobe is so great. He grabs it in the air as he's going down. He finishes it and throws it up and gets an and one. So we're gonna watch. Boom! That little jump. You see the feet how they moved, and then the shot. That's tough. That's tough. I'm going to replay it one more time. I really want to watch this. Look at the feet. Look at the feet. So his feet are like this. He's going to skirt like that. Or feet like this. He's going to skirt like that. And then he's going to drive in. So look at the feet right now. Boom. Look at the jump. Look at the jump. Look at his feet now. Jason Kidd is still pushing on him like this. But now Kobe's feet are set differently. So he's already one step ahead of him. Jason Kidd's going to have to move his feet this way. When Kobe's already here, he's just going to drive that way. And look at... Boom! Beats him already. Jason Kidd's right behind him. He's done. And that's exactly how you get open, by doing the footwork and knowing how to get that inside position. He saw that nobody was there, so he beats him. Perfect for at least grabbing the ball, but he finishes a tough shot, and I don't know how he does that type of stuff. It's not just shooting guards. Everybody has their spot. There's like, you have your corner shots, you have your wing shots, you have your 3-point middle, you have your dead center middle where the free throw line, you have your elbows, you have your blocks, you have a bunch of shots that people like to take. So right here, Kobe is he's gonna drive into the right. So we're gonna see here, he goes in, boom, you see he does a crossover, and now it looks like he's gonna drive to the right. He drives to the right, he does one dribble. So I like to call these one dribble moves. So he goes, boom, dribbles one time, and then crosses over to the left. And look at how his defender is like, look at how his feet crossed. That's already dead. That's a dead man already. A lot of people can finish a crossover and break ankles like this. So now that the defender's knees are this way, Kobe crosses that way. Boom. He dribbles 2 times and he's going to dribble to the elbow. And so the defender doesn't know when he's going to shoot. Kobe has the time in his head, but he's going to shoot before the buzzer. So the defender does not know when he's going to put up the ball. Because he's driving, right? Maybe he's like, oh, he's going for a layup. So Kobe goes. I know he's looking at the elbow. He's looking at the defender. He's looking at everything. but he's gonna drive to the elbow, and that's his shot. That's a practice shot. That's something you take on the free throw lines. I mean, at the warm up lines. He's gonna go and he's gonna pop it, and that's just automatic. He's done that stuff like 100 times. He pumps it one time. You don't have to do that. Could have been a good straight up shot. That's just ridiculous, though. So let's watch that one more time, full speed. All right, this is gonna be a 3-sequence highlight play that we're gonna watch. So this is Kobe playing against the Raptors. I remember seeing this live, and this was crazy. So Kobe's at the top right here. Dwight Howard is coming up to give him a screen, right? He goes, he takes the screen, goes to the right, and now he has the center versus shooting guard mismatch. Okay, shooting guard switches. So now it's the shooting guard versus shooting guard. So Kobe's pumping up. He's seeing the offensive team move around. Look at the ISO. It's an open ISO. 4 people at the baseline, and it's just one-on-one at the 3-point line. So Kobe goes between the legs. Kobe goes between the legs, and he wants that 3. There's a minute, 45, 105, 100. So they're down by 5. Kobe pumps. And I love this about Kobe. He pumps, and he just waits for the right timing when the defender kind of puts his hands down. So he's going to pump, and he's just going to go high. It's a jump shot. It's a high jump shot, and it's kind of at an angle where the defender can't do anything. So look at this. Look at Kobe is in the air. The defender's toes are on the floor. When you're an NBA player, that's an automatic bucket because there's no swat. You should be so in the NBA. You should be so good that even if you have hands in your face, but their hands right here and your hands right here, that should be all day because there's nothing to guard. There's nothing to block you, right? Because the ball's right here and their hands right here. They're not touching you. So the defender is so low on the ground that Kobe is so high, he's going to get that shot off, and that's an open shot. He has the air for that. So he goes, boom, dirty shot. So you see it right here. Watch again, fast play motion. So go, boom, boom, See how the defender was like, and Kobe just did it. 103, 107. That means they scored. It was 105, 103, now 107, 103. Where's Kobe? Kobe is right there on the bottom block. Notice how his left foot is just outside the line, and this is so that he does not get a 3-second offensive violation. This is perfect. All right, so his body is facing forward to the opponent's basket, and his back is to the baseline. Where's the ball gonna come out from? Steve Nash is right here. So he's kind of facing Steve Nash to the right. So he's just there on his knees waiting, right? All right, so whistle blows. Kobe automatically goes straight to look like he's gonna hit the screen right here. Notice how he kind of pushes the defender off. Not too much with an off arm, but he pushes the defender forward, and he just attacks off. So the defender didn't know he was gonna do that. So Kobe is perfectly where he goes right here, and it's at an angle. It's an angle away where he has to chase him rather than going this way, and they kind of meet up at the same time. So Kobe's gonna run. He's gonna grab the ball off the bounce, and he's gonna 360 to the other side and just hit the fadeaway. So boom, boom, Kobe drives. Look at. So as soon as he gets the ball, look at his right foot's coming in, left foot's swinging. He's gonna jump into his shot. So he jumps into his 2 feet. So he's boom, running left foot, sets his feet small, perfectly aligned, and he's coming up, and he's just gonna go straight for the shot. Look at how he's so much higher than the defender. He's already up getting a shot off, and his defender is barely gonna reach his peak. So this is how Kobe was able to make a lot of these tough shots where he's just higher than them. And he goes, shoots it. 107, 106. Raptors scored again. They scored a 2, 109, 106. Where's Kobe at? Kobe is right there, right on the elbow with Dwight Howard. So we got 2 here and 2 here. Kobe is on this one, and we have the person on the side. So Kobe's right elbow is to the person passing the ball. So Kobe's right elbow, man's right here. The defender sees Dwight Howard come, and Kobe has to readjust to a live movement where the defender jumped really fast and he can't take that screen over because he was trying to come up down to the 3. So now he's going to have to shift left and split right between those 2 men. You see right there, kind of pushes him. He faked left and then kind of pushed him this way. That's really good. It's like a football type of wide receiver play where you like get him off your feet. Boom. Look at that. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. So he drives left. He sees 2 defenders coming and he just hits right to left again. And look at how he's able to split them. You better give him the ball. You better give him the ball when he's open like that. Gets the ball, and it's defenders know Kobe can hit shots. So because when you become an automatic shooter and defenders know you can shoot, they're going to jump at everything. So Kobe comes here. He looks like he's going to shoot right after the jump. And then the defender's already jumping up. Boom. Look at, just hits him with a little tiny one. Not even a full fake, but just a tiny one. And the defender's flying. He's flying off. And look at, he does it where his feet are like this. And he fakes it. And he fixes his feet perfectly. So he kind of like, and he fixes his feet perfectly. And he looks for like a quick millisecond. And it's a perfect jump shot for him. Look at how beautiful a jump shot that is. Boom. Ties it. 109, 109. All right, let's go through this again. So look at how he comes up. Look at the right foot. Boom. Plants the right foot down. And so he looks like he's going that way, but he puts it perfectly. And boom, splits it down the middle to the left. So he's already one move ahead. Look at the top defender. His feet are barely getting set. He has to stop on both feet to catch up to him. So it goes, gets the ball, does a little fake. That little dig makes it look like you're going to jump up, right? Because when you jump shot, you bend your knees and you go up. So Kobe does that little boom, right? His right foot is his pivot foot. So he kind of jumps. As he does that little thing, his left foot goes up and he sets his feet perfectly. And look, he kind of stares at the basket for a second. Right there. Just stares at the basket. Look at the space between the center and him. He has a perfect shot right there. Look at the center is up, but look how far he is from the ball. Kobe's going to jump straight up versus coming at an angle. So when he's coming at an angle, even though he's beating him here, coming straight up, he beats him to it. Look at the point of release. He's not even touching. He can't even touch it. And even if he did touch it, he would touch his wrist. He wouldn't touch the ball. So he touches his elbow, but the release is already out. Look at the flick of the wrist. And boom.